What are some things that you found to be an effective use of your time and money when it comes to marketing messaging? You know, specific tools, specific techniques, things that will help take the messaging and propel it forward. So, if you could tell us a little bit about messaging, like how do you make it ring through with all the clutter and standing out, and then also on some of the tools and other techniques that you think that people should employ when they don't have a lot of resources available to them.
I I love to communicate, and for me, you have to know what you're going to say. Um, a mission statement is valuable. It can be fluid. It can be something that evolves over time. But you've got to have a mission statement that is your talking piece. And by having a mission statement, um, you you can rely back upon that for everything you do. If what you want to communicate doesn't enhance that mission, then you're wasting time, resources. Um, it's just so important to know what you want to say, and you have to stick to that message. When you create your message, one thing that I have used, and I've done this for about the last 15 years now, is create a message tree where I have the message, and it can be for your mission statement as well. It can be for a campaign that you're ready to run. But you have the message you want to portray, and then all the different platforms that you're going to um, share that message on, and then how that message is going to be displayed. So you may say something, and I do this for my audiences too, because I had a presentation that I did for 5 years at the Kansas Foundation. And I would tweak it a little bit each time new technology came out, new research was presented to us, but our mission was always the same. But the audience was different. And so I could go in, I never took note cards. I had a PowerPoint, but I never took notes to run it because you got to know this is your talking from your heart, and it's got to be something that you it just rolls off your tongue. And so whether it was I was going to a kindergarten class, I was going to a nursing home, to a Kiwanis club, to the engineering school at Penn State, which totally freaked me out because I was in a room full of geeks that knew a whole lot more about science than I did. And yet, when you walk away and people go, "This is like the most incredible presentation I've ever heard," and I was humbled because I was like, "Really? From me?" My dad used to say when he was living, you shock me, Mark, because I was kind of like on the creative side, more like the artsy guy. And for me to be up talking about science things was just like a joy to him because he couldn't believe that that would come out of old Marky. But it was one of those things that when you know your message, you have to evolve that message to continually be present. It has to be compelling. It has to be something that just grips a person, whether they're the numbers cruncher or whether they're that philanthropist that wants to help the world. Everyone gets the same message, but just tweaked a little bit to be for them. So message trees are invaluable. I've already started working on that for my new organization, but it's kind of hard to do it for my new organization because I don't have the message yet. We don't even have a mission statement per se. What we're going to do is we're going to fund human trials for HIV studies. What we don't have is a full board of directors yet that can develop and write that mission statement because, I find like as a leader, it's not my mission statement. It's our organization's mission statement. And the board of directors hire me to be the operations guy to broadcast it. And so as I'm, working on this right now, I'm looking at who my audiences are going to be. I'm looking at what platforms can I present this message. So I've already started a Facebook page and a LinkedIn, and we have about almost 500 people following our Facebook page right now. And thank you, all my friends who have joined it because they believe in the leader. And now it's my job to share with them what the cause is all about. So if you're interested, it's HIV Cure Foundation. I think it's called the HIV Cure on Facebook. And I'd love for you to join for that. But most importantly, I want you to understand that you take that message that you put under a tree, and then you look at all the different platforms that you can post it on. So it might be an email. It might be a verbal communication on the news when you're talking to somebody. It might be in social media. It might be on direct mail. All these things, just keep on plastering the same message and just make it so that it is familiar to everyone.